This episode is sponsored by Williams & Hammond Orthodontics and First Security Bank.
Good morning, Tigers. I'm Mia Faith Lawson.
And I'm Presley Taylor.
And this is I the Tiger News.
There's 70 days of a summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket, or finding a mummy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist, or giving a monkey a shower. Surfing tidal waves, creating nanobots, or locating Frankenstein's brain.
It's over here!
Finding a dodo bird, painting a continent, or driving our teacher insane. 4! As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts next fall. So stick with us, cause the OT is gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause the OT is gonna do it all.
It's Austin. Danny and Emma are making a title sequence again.
Diamond Girls, you have your yearbook picture tomorrow on the baseball field at 9:15. Make sure to wear your shirt.
The wrestling team also has their yearbook pictures tomorrow at 9:15. You will meet in the Commons.
This reminder is to freshmen and sophomores who signed up to take PSAT. Don't forget it's coming up on April 15th.
If you're a rising senior, listen up. Mississippi Outreach to Scholastic Talent Conference will have 2 sessions at the University of Mississippi. Session 1 will be on June 29th through July 1st. Session 2 will be on July 13th through July 15th.
The yearbook crew have been busy working on the upgraded yearbook and the Golden Report. Beginning this week, if you buy a yearbook before April 30th, you will be entered into a raffle to win a $100 Visa gift card. Now let's go to Keegan with today's weather.
Thanks, Mia. Today we have a pleasant high of 77 and a low of 48. Tonight there's a chance we'll be seeing some thunderstorms, so make sure you watch out. Tomorrow the skies will be partly cloudy and the high will drop to 69 with a low of 42. Finally on Saturday, the sunny skies will return, bringing with them a high of 67 and a low of 46. That's all for weather. Let's go back to the anchors with more.
The fall musical One More Time is still going on. You can catch a show this weekend on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. There will be both a 2 p.m. matinee and a 7 p.m. performance. Our theater department has put in a lot of efforts to make sure to come out and support the show. Now let's go see Danny with today's world news.
Thanks, Presley. Starting off today's world news, at least 27 people have died after a roof collapsed in a nightclub in the Dominican Republic. More than 150 people are injured, and rescue workers are still attempting to free people from the rubble. It is not yet clear what caused the incident, which happened in the early hours of Tuesday during a concert held by the popular singer Ruby Perez at the Jet Set Discotheque in the capital, Santo Domingo. Around 400 search and rescue workers have been deployed to the site. In other news, South Korea's military fired warning shots after North Korean soldiers crossed the rival's tense border on Tuesday, South Korean officials said. South Korea's military said in a statement that about 10 North Korean soldiers returned to the north after South Korea made warning broadcasts and fired warning shots. It said the North Korean soldiers violated the military demarcation line at the eastern section of the border at 5 p.m. local time. Now let's go back to the anchors for more.
Don't forget, yearbooks are still on sale. They're $75, and the deadline is April 30th.
Ro Kappa is selling Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits tomorrow morning, so be sure to grab one and support. Now let's go see who has a lunch and who has a birthday.
FCA will be tomorrow morning, so don't forget to go.
Now let's go see what Keegan and Emma have to say about our play one more time.
Hernando High School Theater started their performance of Once Upon a One More Time last weekend. This is a story of feminism, freedom, and empowerment, all told through Disney princesses and Britney Spears hits. This lighthearted, fun show follows Cinderella, Snow White, and other classic princesses on their journey of self-discovery after a rogue fairy godmother gives them a book called The Feminine Mystique. This book allows them to realize that they can write their own stories instead of sticking to the traditional roles kept by the narrator and Prince Charming. From auditions to closing night, the cast gives their all to make the performance special. The casting process is not easy. Ella Scott, who stars as Cinderella in the show, gives insight into the casting procedures.
One day after school, we met at 3 right off the bat, and we got into a dance call, and then we all sang. We all sang a bit like a minute long cut, and then they send out callbacks. So the next day we come back and we all sing a song. Maybe we dance again. For this show specifically, we just sang. But then we do some sides, and she switches people out for different roles, sees where the chemistry matches, and then we get released and we hear about a cast list probably a few days later.
The story has a heartfelt theme expressed through energetic dances and memorable music. Scott describes what this show means to her as the lead.
It's about Cinderella wanting to change her story and realizing that it's not all there is, the story that she acts out every time the child wants to read the story.
The theater department has worked so hard on this incredible show. Be sure to come out and support this weekend. I'm Emma Watson with Eye of the Tiger News.
That's all for today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Have a terrific Thursday, and go Tigers!
Mm-hmm.